broadcast. We're going to do 5, 6, 7 different topics today. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you the topics momentarily. So I'm going to give you the highlights before I turn the camera around. The highlights will be, and it will be the pinned comment, that Popeye won the Christmas special. Popeye One's Christmas extravaganza is on. It's going to happen. What day, I don't know exactly. Maybe somebody can tell me. Maybe Popeye can put the date in. And he will be collecting money to help feed the children in the Philippines with whatever donations go to his channel. So that's something that you might want to do when his show comes on next week. So his show is on. I saw a comment this morning that the show is moving forward. And with that, I should add, as Popeye has had to add several hundred new pieces of information to his show, not only confirming that Barry Jordan will be in detention for Christmas, and as Popeye predicted, going back even 7, 8 months, possibly since the very beginning, Popeye predicted that the great and powerful Barry Jordan, but not as great and powerful as his adversary, will be incarcerated for Christmas 2023. And that looks like it's going to happen. And as I stated just in my last live stream, somewhere in the stream, that if the great Barry Jordan was not bailed out by Christmas, he would be incarcerated for a very long time. Now, that was while he still had posting privileges. Now, quote unquote, Barry Jordan's posting privileges have supposedly been revoked, but I have traced back several comments to Shah's Life in the Philippines that sound like they came from the Mantis. I mean, the great Barry Jordan. So, and that happened this morning. So, if his posting privileges have been revoked, and if he's unable to use his cell phone, somehow he has psychically given his ex-communicado girlfriend, Shah, his brain pattern and his brain waves, so that now she writes in verbiage the same way the great and powerful Barry Jordan writes in verbiage, and even makes many of the same similar spelling errors, forgetting to put a period at the end of a sentence and capitalize the next sentence, forgetting to put an S at the end of a word, spelling simple United States words wrong, because that's a very, very well known, that's like a national treasure of growing up and being schooled in Alabama, to be able to spell using the American alphabet, but spelling words slightly different. Like we in New York and in fact New Jersey we grew up spelling the word growth. We grew up, Grew, in New Jersey and New York. Let's see if we get that whole shirt in there. It's from my New Jersey, baby. New Jersey. They talk a little funny, but they spell just like New Yorkers. So we grew up in New York, or we grew up in New Jersey. Let me move this back. I think I can do this. I think I have room. Well, I know I can make room, that's for sure. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Look at that. Look at that. New Jersey. Still not good enough, baby. Not good enough for me. We're gonna go the extra route. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, Jersey. I'm a New Jersey freak today because I spoke with one lonely farmer. So we grew up in New York, but in Alabama, they growed up. G-R-O-A-D, growed up. They growed up in Alabama. They growed you up to be to pick pecans. They growed you up. You growed up. We growed up in Alabama. In New York, we grew up. When I grew up, I didn't grow up. But in Alabama, that's the Alabama way. It's a national treasure, that language, that Southern language. I worked with men that were from the Deep South on barges. A lot of the men that stayed out on the pump barges in the Dock Builders Union, a lot of them came from down south. And they spoke like that, just like the great and powerful Barry Jordan. So let me turn this around and let me get that pinned comment to put Popeye's page and link up at the top of the comments section. This way, if you want to help Popeye feed the children, hey, Mr. Bill, I've seen you around, Mr. Bill. You've been getting around. I'll get around. I'll see what his comment is. So I'll go over the eight topics for today momentarily. So let's turn this around, and then what I need to do is let's get that comment right up there. I need to get Popeye's link. Now, I don't know what day Popeye's live stream is going to be. I'm sure he'll make an announcement. But let's get this pinned comment up there. Why is this? Okay. Let's pin that comment to the top of the page. Mr. Bill, he says, where is Mr. Bill? In Australia, we have idiots that say brought instead of bought. We brought food at the market. So that's a no-brainer. We brought food at the market. We brought food from the market, but we didn't brought food at the market. I've heard that use of wordage. There was a guy I hung around with, Eddie Schweikert. He was a childhood friend. He spoke like that. He was brilliant mechanical-wise. He was a brilliant mechanic. He knew how to operate all kinds of lathes, milling machines, all the machine shop apparatus. He was excellent at that. He was an excellent carpenter, and one of the most sought after ceiling men in the Carpenters Union. His ability to lay out and center a ceiling for ceiling tiles. Now, we're not talking about 2-foot by 4-foot ceiling tiles. We're talking about in a square room where if the room is 14 feet, you can't start off with a 2-foot piece, because then you can have 7 2-foot pieces. But if it's 14 foot 6 inches, you don't start off with a 6-inch piece. You start off with 2 feet plus 3 inches, a 27-inch piece, and then on both sides of the run, you have 27, 27. Then you have full tiles in between. Eddie could look at a ceiling that might go around kitchen cabinets or soffits, or a light that has to go in the dead center of the room. Then you have to take into account that you want the escutcheon plate to be in the center of a tile or the center of your cross members. That is a skill. Eddie had that skill, but he couldn't spell, and he couldn't write English, and he couldn't speak good English. I guess you could call him an idiot savant. But when it come to laying out a ceiling, when I had a custom ceiling, say a Mylar ceiling or mirrored paneled ceilings, when I was building a discotheque, I would call in Eddie, and that would be a job you could just delegate to Eddie, and it would be perfect. He was an amazing ceiling man and a fantastic carpenter. And the thing about Eddie, I can't tell you the thing about Eddie, but the thing about Eddie is he could do it under the influence. That guy, he could you would think that if he does that, he won't be able to do that, but he could do that and still come out to be a perfect job at the end of the day. He had skills, let me tell you. He had skills. Bill says, the dumbing down won't stop. Now, that Barry, listening to Barry, I've listened to all of Barry's shows this week because I have to get content for my show. I need content. And Barry has given us enough content to do, well, several shows. Now, I don't know that I'll do another show unless something really pops up into the mix, but Barry has given us endless hours of entertainment and or understanding about the law in the Philippines. I mean, so Barry's lack of consideration for his adversaries, let's say, his lack of understanding of Philippines law, his lack of respect in general towards everyone that has ever tried to help him, his lack of respect for all the people that come into his life, how he does the doo-doo dance on everybody, his lack of just a total disregard for everybody and anybody that's ever tried to help Barry has got to serve some positive purpose in life. And that would be me being able to interpolate what Barry said so that you can understand what he said, and not what you think he said, because what you think he said is not necessarily what he said. What you think he said is what he said, but what he said was not what he meant. And that's what I come in. That's where I come in. I can interpolate for you what Barry meant, having the fact that I am a master of Barry Jordana in the Philippines, baby. So let me go through my notes. I also want to say that if you guys are searching, and you might come to an empty search for the Mandawi, the Mandawi Detention Center, you're not going to find it. It's not there. What you need to look up is the Man-Barry. They have changed the name of the Mandawi Detention Center to the Man-Barry Detention Center. Because even the guards, even the warden, even YouTube, they know that they have one of the world's, Philippines' greatest deceivers of truth, justice, and the American way in their grasp. And they are going to milk Barry Jordane for every incomplete sentence, every misspelled word, and every derogatory syntax abuse that they can get out of the great Barry Jordane. They're going to get it all. And they named the detention center the Man-Barry Detention Center in Cebu. They renamed it. We have the telephone number ready for you. But let's go to my notes. Let's go over here. I think somebody else is in the house. Mike Dowdy. Mike Dowdy heard about the great Popeye show. The great Popeye 1. The great Popeye 1 show is on, Mike. And even, Mike, what you're going to not understand and what I did not understand and what no one will understand except Popeye, because Popeye spoke the words in verbiage, in the literal sense, in letters and paragraph apostrophes and paragraph form and sentence structure, syntax. It was all very well worded, like a Word document. Popeye 1 did in fact comment that the Popeye 1 Christmas special is on, and he did that on the great Barry Jordane's adversary's channel. And in that sentence, in that paragraph, Popeye asked Barry Jordan's adversary to stop being mean. Popeye 1, he said those words. He asked for a little reprise for the great Barry Jordan. So even Popeye 1, who has the ability to see beyond seeing, he's a seer of YouTube and YouTube comedy, and he is a seer when it came to Barry Jordan's future in the detention center. Even Popeye 1 is dispensing a little bit of, I don't know what the exact word is, but he feels he's got compassion, Popeye 1. He showed empathy. He had in there, you could see the compassion, the love for Barry Jordane in the sentence. Not so much love that you would hear it through two walls, but Popeye 1 was concerned for Barry Jordan's future for a brief moment in history. And you gotta give him that. So Mike Dowdy says must be the warden came and checked on him at 5:30 on a Friday night to make sure he was okay. He did say he wanted to commit the sewer pipe. I saw that. He said, maybe I should just commit the sewer pipe. And then he goes, no, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I think he's at his wit's end. And that's why I give Barry Jordane a pass as the great Barry Jordane. Because I have it in my notes, because I make notes about everything. All week I make notes, and then I put those notes together and I condense those notes into more condensed notes, like Campbell's soup, condensed soup, which is probably one of the worst things that you can consume in the world, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. It's got 32 different ingredients, and 32 of them are bad for you. But I condense my notes, and I heard Barry Jordane say, maybe I should just commit the sewer pipe. And I felt compassion. I'm going to tell you, I thank the Lord that I have the digital stopwatch on my phone, because for one split second, I felt compassion for Barry. It, like the stopwatch, you put the stopwatch on, and as you put the stopwatch on, then you go back and push the stopwatch off. So for that time period, that long of a time period, which is an eternity in and of itself, every millisecond in the grand scheme of things is a forever moment. So for that forever moment of push the stopwatch, I feel sorry for Barry, then push the stopwatch again, like boom, boom. For that split second, I had compassion. Popeye's compassion lasted much longer, 5 sentences worth of compassion. That was an amazing feat for the great Popeye 1. So let's get that. Oh, Mike Dowdy says, must be the warden came and checked on him at 5:30 a.m. Let's get that over there. See what else Mike has to say. I wonder what Popeye's thoughts are on the 2024 Christmas special. I would say that Popeye 1 is busy. Like that movie. Remember that movie with Keanu Reeves? Where he met the father of hell. I forgot the guy's name, and he said, and Satan. I'm not Lucifer. He met Lucifer, and Lucifer, he said, my son has been busy, like that. He was proud of his son for being busy doing negative stuff. So that's how I perceive Popeye. Busy. And then Popeye saying, we do what we can, which is what Lucifer said to Keanu Reeves. I forgot the name of the movie. So I think Popeye is going to have... I think Popeye is overwhelmed right now, but for Popeye 1 to show compassion, for Barry Jordan, hey, DNC, for Popeye 1 to show compassion for Barry Jordan, I thought that was very, very, very interesting, because Popeye 1 is a compassionate person. He really does, without kidding about this. Popeye 1 is very objective when it comes to the grand overall view of people in general on YouTube. He's got that ability to see beyond what is called the pale. He knows, I'm sure that Popeye 1 knows for a fact that Barry Jordan is basically not a bad person. Stupid, yes, but not a bad person. I mean, though you can't take those two things away from Barry Jordan. And I'll go on. I have it in my notes why Barry Jordan is not doing smart stuff. He's not smart. And that's, I put it in my last show, lack of education, lack of general knowledge about life itself, because he came from a place where you have a limited skill sets in your family, in your upbringing, in your neighborhood, in your schooling, And Barry had every disadvantage thrown at him from an early age. So he never did learn how to be what we would call an acceptable member of society. So he did his best, and he worked his way up from a dishwasher to a busboy to a waffle flipper. And where Barry comes from, that's a great job. Medical, dental, vacation, insurance, air condition, that's a great job Barry had for a man with a limited amount of schooling. And I'm not being facetious. For a man with no schooling and no chance at getting ahead in life, he had a real job. Flipping waffles, God knows. Anybody that's ever gone to a discotheque in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s knows that a waffle flipper is an indispensable person that you have to have at the end of the night. I mean, who else, where are you going to get your waffles flipped if it wasn't for people like Barry Jordan? And I'm being serious. You know how many times we ended up at the Waffle House at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning? Because in America, clubs shut down at 4 o'clock a.m., 4 a.m. Here, it's 2 o'clock. Florida was 2 o'clock also. But in New York, it was 4 a.m. So by the time you do what you're going to do at the end and you're talking to your friends and who's going with who and where, what car, and if there's a girl that you want to still talk to and maybe get her phone number or whatever when they put the lights on, then you go to the IHOP and you get waffles. I mean, not every time, but what do you eat at 5 o'clock in the morning? You have waffles or pancakes. Barry Jordan provided an unprecedented service, flipping waffles at 5 o'clock in the morning for people that were hammered, stood, 3 sheets to the wind. He provided what was necessary for thousands and thousands and thousands of people. How many people can say they helped thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people start their day off with a freaking waffle, a pancake, the proper amount of butter on the flipped waffle? Barry Jordan had it all. He was a success, an Alabama success story. Popeye knows this. Popeye had compassion. Thank you, Popeye. So let's go over here. DNC. DNC says that Frank, wow, the first time that name is mentioned. Let's get it over here. DNC says Frank's actions are going to lead to his own eventual demise, and rightfully so, says DNC. Now, I would have to disagree with you. I have to disagree because based on the history of YouTube, they're not, the powers that be, in my opinion, are not ever going to look at YouTube in and of itself and say, this is not acceptable. In other words, you're not going to get the Bureau of Immigration Commissioner to watch a person's channel or his old videos, and that commissioner is going to say this guy should be blacklisted. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think that it would happen without a legal precedence placed upon the person of interest. I don't believe it's going to happen. Even though everybody believes that it should happen, it might happen, it will happen, and in your case, you think it's going to happen, I don't think it should have, if it was going to happen, and this is, I'm being serious now, DNC, if it was going to happen, it would have happened to Barry already. In other words, it wouldn't be Frank's case against Barry. It would have been all the complaints. I never complained about Barry, not even once. It took not in a formal letter, not to a detention, not to the police. I never once ever did, and I never would. He doesn't affect me that much that it would bother me. That even though he's done some things I don't like, I would not go through the trouble of getting involved with the legal system in the Philippines again. So if it was going to happen, it would have happened to Barry, because you have what his adversary calls tenacious. You have the most tenacious human being on YouTube going after Barry 7 years now. He just posted a video about Babs. He went back in time. He went back in time 7 years ago and drug up old news. And old news is different than new news. And before we go to new news, we have to do the old news. Old business is old business, and new business is new business. And we don't go to new business until we're done with old business, as Gomez Adams says in the Adams Family. If anybody would have ever been subjected to a blacklist, if it would ever happen to anybody without a legal lawsuit, it would have happened to Barry already. And that, I'm being serious about that. In other words, Barry's adversary lives to write letters to the authorities. He does. That's all he does. And then he has all of these thumb drives, hundreds of thumb drives, and he knows where every video is on every thumb drive, and he reviews them and compiles thoughts and writes notes. He makes notes. I tell you, this guy makes notes. He's got hundreds of notes about the great Barry Jordan. So if it was going to happen, it would have happened. Because I would venture to say, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, like Shirley MacLaine, out on a limb where you leave your body and you go through your spiritual, ethereal body. I've done that. So I want to go out on a limb here. That book is true, by the way. Shirley MacLaine's Out on a Limb. But I would venture to say, and I'm not being facetious and I'm not exaggerating, and say, I would bet, I don't know, I bet my eagle that he's written 500 negative reviews against the great Barry Jordan. 500. I'm probably, it's probably a low number because I'm a pessimist, but 500 times he's written somebody about Barry Jordan over the last 7 years. And nothing happened to Barry. And still, nothing has happened to Barry because of his letters writing, or even now the cyber libel charges. His adversary calls Barry Jordan a criminal, but that's not true. Barry Jordan is not yet designated a criminal. He's not yet designated a criminal. Barry Jordan is not yet designated a criminal. He has not been convicted of any crime. I mean, the facts are the facts. Now, does he have criminal cyber libel counts or accusations against him? Yes. But he has not been convicted of a crime, which goes back to his adversary. Talking about somebody doing something, filing charges against somebody is different than having a conviction. Okay, there was people that were talked about that they were convicted of insurance, of mortgage fraud. None of that ever happened. It's all hearsay. It's all theory. So Barry Jordan is not a criminal from cyber libel, and he hasn't been convicted of anything criminal at this point. Now, overstay might be criminal, but it's not criminal because of his adversary. It's criminal because of what Barry may or may not have done. It's a difference in the law. I went over the law in every one of my shows. The law is the law. Argument is argument. They are two different completely things in a court of law. You can argue all you want, but if you show them one piece of evidence, that's the law. So if Barry Jordan is a criminal for overstay, well, then he's a criminal. But I don't know that that's a criminal charge. I don't know it is, and I don't know it is not. I have no idea. I wouldn't go through the trouble of looking it up. I get my information from YouTube, baby. I don't care what the... No, I don't know that it's... I don't know that he's been convicted of that. I don't know if there's a conviction on his overstay. He's in lockup because of it, but... So if DNC, going back to the comment, if DNC believes that Frank is going to get blacklisted or something else because of what Frank has done or supposedly said on YouTube, I would think that Barry, it would have happened to Barry. Somebody would have, with all the letters that were written about Barry, I would think that it would have happened to him, but it didn't. So I would not think it's going to happen to anybody else at all, period. Because some people have 10, 12, 13, 15, 18, 20, 22, 16, 92, 712, 8,996 people against them, and nothing happened. So if it hasn't happened yet, it may not happen. But Barry would be in the zone for it to happen too, but it didn't happen to him. It happened to him because of overstay, not because of cyber libel. Cyber libel, cyber libel, cyber libel, cyber libel, cyber. So let's go back up to the comments. Steve, ahoy, Michael, and DNC. Jeremiah, hello. Steve says hello to Mike Dowdy. Joe Smith is in the house. Steve, hello from Mike Dowdy. Excited, nice, with a thumbs up. Salamat. Let's go over here. And then probably better chance he will get... So Sacramento, lefts, Steve, leftists, left, okay. Matt T, can you imagine faking disability and passing up work your whole life to sit on your butt ski for $500 a month? Can you, I can't read that comment. Hold on a minute. I can't see it. Sit on your butt for $500 a month. Oh, well, he definitely did that. But you can't prove that. I mean, the whole system is corrupt when it comes to disability. We know that. Let's go to my notes. So this is what Popeye 1's channel looks like. And he's got 693 subscribers. But he also has the ability to collect Super Chat. So if you guys want to give him money for Super Chat, that money he does not keep. He gives it to one of his friends that actually feed children in the Philippines with the money. So that's a good cause that he's got going there. Now let's go over here and we'll go to my notes. So we have the Great Barry Jordan / Mantis. Advance tickets to Popeye's live stream will be extended until the 24th of December 2023. On sale now at FlatEarthFazio.com. .com. C-O-N. No, I got my. What's the hacker? I don't know what the question is. Try to be more specific. Thank you. No, I have no idea what your question is. Now, if you wanna donate to FlatEarthFazio.com, here's my PayPal account. And if you PayPal me now or put a super chat up on the page, I will why is this? Hold on a minute. All right. All right, hold on a minute. Let's get this back up on the page. I think I have too many letters. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Okay, I do. I have too many letters. Okay. No? Why is that not pumping out? Can you... Oh. Huh. Hold on a minute. My own PayPal me. We'll just put it over here. PayPal me at On Time Backhow, and I'll make up a song for you on the show, Banging a Pot. Now, let's see if we can paste that somewhere. Why won't this work? What's going on here? Okay, let's refresh the page. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay. That darn, I don't know how to get that darn button off of there. I'm really being serious about that too. I have no idea how to get this heart button and all this other goofy crap that they put on the side here. I have no idea how to get rid of that. And now it's interfering with my chat. Oh, YouTube changed a lot of stuff too. But that heart button really upsets me to no end. Because you can't see the comments, and now it's not letting me post. All right, well, it ain't going to let me post. Let's see if I can do it a different way. Huh, that's amazing. This is what, YouTube, you and those darn number twos destroying what was once a beautiful thing. I can't get it to post. All right? I still can't do it. I don't understand it. Okay, let's do this. PPP. Okay. So why won't my comment post? It won't post. All right. Well, if you guys can put a comment up there, feel free. That's my PayPal right here. I'll try to put the PayPal link up there by itself. I'm the owner of the channel. I should be able to post, but it won't post. Okay, how about if I do this? Why is this not working? I have no idea what happened to the chat. So I want to get that fixed. Okay, well, I got it fixed now. I didn't do anything. Anyway, that's my PayPal account. If you want me to bang a pot, I'll bang a pot. I'll make up a song. I'll put your name in the song. This is what you'll see if you go to my PayPal, On Time Backup. It's a legitimate PayPal account. Now let's go back to my notes. If you PayPal me or Super Chat, I'll make a note. I'll make a song with the pot and the wooden bamboo pot banging apparatus. Let me show you what that sounds like and looks like. Last week, the DNC, thank you very much. He donated bigly to my channel. Thank you, DNC. And one other. This is what it's going to sound like, but your name will be inserted here. You have donated cash to Michael FAZIO. Salamat, salamat. If you send me money in PayPal, I'll put your name in a song just for you. If you don't, and I don't know you. Wait, let me put that in. If you don't PayPal Michael FAZIO, if you don't Super Chat Michael FAZIO, if you decide to be Tahik, it's okay, but I don't read your comments. Merry Christmas. So, that's how you get your name reinstated in the book of life. So if I know who you are, and you're my friend, and you've been a subscriber for a very long time, your comments will probably get read, and I might even make up a song if I like the comment. Other than that, you have people like Matt T, who I really don't know, and he likes to make comments all over the place, and he's welcome to leave all the comments he wants on my page. I just wanted to share that information. Matt T is, all of a sudden, from nowhere comes Matt T, and he's all over the internet, all over the YouTube Philippine genre. We know nothing about Matt T, and yet Matt T is everywhere. So congratulations, Matt T. Your name stands out above the rest. Let's go over here. All right, we have a message for Barry Jordan. Wait, let me go back to the comments. Let me go back to the comments. I have to, wait, I need to make this a little bigger. I need to make this up to 90%. Okay. Okay, I think I got all the comments. Good morning, Michael, from Mike Daddy. Okay, I did. Let's go back to my notes. A message to Barry Jordan. This is my private message to Barry Jordan. You can send it to him, tell him about it. Let me explain this to you, Barry. We have all begged you to stop doing what you were doing, going back 3+ years now, more than 3 years, because your adversary and you have been going at it, well, for 7 years, apparently. But we have begged you to stop with what might be considered threats. We have begged you. We have asked you. We have sent you messages. We have sent you requests to stop doing what you were doing. And you refused. Now, the reason I mention this is because we have asked you to cease and desist. That's Alabama, for cease and desist. We have asked you to cease and desist. We have asked you, we have begged you, we have pleaded with you, we have explained to you why you shouldn't put your face in a video and say negative stuff. And you refused to listen. And that's got to be an Alabama thing, because I made it so clear that what you were doing was going to get you into trouble eventually, and you just didn't listen. So to go on to that ad hominem is just no point to that. Everybody asked you to cease and desist. Cease and desist. Everybody. But you chose to tell everybody to go screw themselves. And this is why I mention that. I mention that because today I got a message from a guy that could have helped you financially, and it's not DQ, not the, what's that guy's name who gives you all the money? What's that guy's name that gives everybody $500 or $1,000? D something, Delta something. It's not that guy. When another guy sent me a message saying that it's too bad that Barry could not have just kept his mouth shut. I was thinking about helping him, but Barry not being able to keep his mouth shut, not being able to stop the negativity on YouTube, he gave up on you. I don't know what that guy's name is. There was a guy that used to send Barry like $1,000 at a time for a lawyer. So, and another reason that the man explained to me that he's not going to give you money is because every time people give you money, you use it for something else. I mean, I tried to do a live stream for you 2 weeks ago. No one even gave me $1 for you. Whereas at one time, you collected in Super Chat and PayPal donations, you realized that you collected, because of you, Barry Jordan, because of your requests for money, in the last year and a half, you probably collected upwards of $7,000 or $8,000. Let's say 2 years, when you were e-begging for a motorcycle and e-begging for the lawyer's fees. Let's just say you e-begged for $7,000 or $8,000. Where is that money, dude? You didn't get a lawyer because you don't have a lawyer. So whatever thousands of dollars that were given, and it was at least $3,000 US for a lawyer, you peed that away. You bought a motorcycle, that was $2,000, that's $5,000. And then you went on a begging spree once you got locked up, and then another several $1,000s was collected for you, and some of it was used to get your passport back, and some of it was used to go see the Bureau of Immigration, and some of it was given to you. But basically, you have nothing to show for 2 years being the most successful e-beggar in YouTube's history. You have nothing to show for it. Nothing. You have a $35 phone. You have a phone that you can't hear what you're saying. You mumble on top of that. No one can understand what you're saying because you speak too fast. People have told you to slow your speech down, and you tell them, nobody tells me what to do. This is my channel. Okay, well, no one can understand what you were saying also. They have to sit at the computer on the edge of their seat. So you have repeatedly blown people off that were trying to help you. If someone tells you repeatedly to speak slower and to speak more clearly, and you refuse to do it, although it's not a hard thing to do, that's your fault that people give up on you. If someone tells you to stop threatening other people with your face on the screen, and you did it repeatedly to the point where you're in this mess, you did it to yourself, dude. So I got a letter this morning from a guy who could financially help you. And he just said that you're a lost cause. So, and he even thought about doing that. I don't understand you at all. I mean, and I said it in my last show, it just appears to me that you're just not smart enough to understand what people are telling you. People are telling you to get off YouTube. People are telling you to stop threatening somebody. People are telling you to stop, to cease and desist. And you think it's a big joke. And you are screwed. Can anybody tell me the name of that guy? What was the name of that guy? Nobody's going to tell me, huh? Hey, from Sri Lanka. You know, I wanted to live in Sri Lanka. All round the Nada from Sri Lanka. And the reason I wanted to live in Sri Lanka was because Arthur C. Clarke. I wanted to live on Arthur C. Clarke, the writer for the movie 2001. And I even inquired about living there. Going back about 13, 14 years ago. He lived on an island in Sri Lanka, and he had his own dolphins. He worked with dolphins, or he had a dolphin pool. And I thought about living there, but I didn't pursue it. But Sri Lanka, where he lived, looked like a really cool... Oh, you know what? Back then, they were having problems. There was some kind of military jurisdiction going on where he lived in that area. It was, no, not PA trucker pads, no. It was a guy whose name began with a D. PA trucker would give him a couple of $100, $500. There was another guy that was donating $300, $500 at a time, 2 or 3 times a day, back a year and a half ago. I don't remember the guy's name. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by, All-Rounder Nada from Sri Lanka. Hello. And Marlvin Zane Quayambo. What? Yeah, so I forgot that guy's name. So let's go back to my notes. Thank you for stopping by. So that fella is not going to help you. Now, that would have been several $1,000s at your disposal for your lawyer's fees. And if you think I'm kidding, well, I happen to know for a fact if he wanted to help you, he could help you. And he knows that your lawyer's fees are going to be upwards of $3,000, but nobody trusts you with money, dude. Nobody is ever going to trust you with money again. Nobody's ever going to trust anybody that's associated with you with money, because where did that money go? And now it's coming out that you may not even be telling the truth about breaking up with your girlfriend, which is now the second time that the first time you lied, and this is the second time, and you are still using your girlfriend's channel to make comments. When are you going to understand? When are you going to understand that you're just hurting yourself? I have given up completely on you. I mean, I do this for a show. I do this because I have nothing else to do today. I've only been doing like one show a week. I've done other stuff. We have Christmas parties. We have Christmas at the, they have the Christmas festivals all over the place. You have screwed yourself so badly that no one wants to help you anymore. You really, really seriously need to get off YouTube. You're not doing your... And, dude, not showing up for court, that hurts you badly. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, right now, today, there's only one person that can help you. And that would be the Big E. He's the only person with liquid cash that he knows he can throw it away, and he can be Johnny on the spot to help you because he lives in Cebu. So you are never going to be in control of money again from anybody. So only Big E has the money and maybe the attitude to help you. So if anybody can do that, it's only him. Nobody else. I don't see anybody else coming to your rescue with $3,000 or $4,000 US for a lawyer. And right now, I would say you need a lawyer. And you don't listen, no. You keep saying that I'm an American and you're an American, and that's wrong thinking. It's wrong thinking. You are an American living in a foreign country under foreign law. As part of being a guest in the Philippines, to some big degree, you have to abide by the Philippines penal system. Believe me, I've gone through it. So has your adversary. You may not think this is something that's the Alabama way, man. That's why they call you all the names that they do, because your brain is not functioning. I don't mean to be, I really mean this. You have friends of yours, Barry Jordan, you have friends of yours that come on your channel while you are degrading people. They listen to you do it. If your face is on the screen, they watch you do it. And they don't say to you, stop. Send you a message in Facebook, stop. Send you a message in the chat window, stop. These people that may be your friends should be the ones that should be telling you to stop. And they're not doing that. They're allowing you to put yourself into more and more jeopardy and or trouble. You think I'm kidding you, but I'm not. You know how many times you've been degrading or derogatory and with your face in the video, and people are saying, yeah, give it to him. Like that worthless, some guy named Timmy who knows the answer to the question that he asks, but asks you questions to relive a negative part of your past. That's trolling. He's been trolling you for years. He knows what's getting under your skin, and you allowed him to do this. Even I said a long time ago, you are allowing the trolls on your channel. You should block the trolls, like I blocked the trolls. Do you see people coming on my channel and trolling me? No. Even though it took a long time to block the trolls that did that, I blocked them. You don't need those people on your channel. And now you have no channel and no access to social media, and yet you still are leaving comments on Shah's life in the Philippines, calling people dum-dum. Let's just say you gotta understand you're just making things worse, dude. I don't know how to make it better. Make it better is to have a lot more money than what you have right now available to you. Big E, I would get in touch with Big E, get in touch with him and beg him to help you. Don't make him any promises, because he knows you're not going to keep any promises. Just tell him that you're thinking about committing the sewer pipe, that you're thinking about putting some bed sheets together and flying the flag out the window. Think of the things that will work on Big E's heartstrings, because you are screwed. You really are screwed. I got to go back to my notes. Let's go back to my notes. Mike Dowdy says, Mike Dowdy has information. Pads says, that's a good comment. I don't know why it got blocked, Pads, but we'll make it appear on my page. I don't even know where it went. Pads, your comment got blocked. I can see it on my phone. Pad says, everything you have said tonight is right on Barry. Is too dumb and hillbilly to listen to advice, says Pads 46. Thank you, Pads. Mike Dowdy, I just checked, says, let's go back to we'll go back to my notes in a minute. Mike Dowdy is more important than my notes. Mike Dowdy, Mike, did you get my mail? I think I sent you mail. You should, if you didn't, say no, and I'll send it to you now while I'm thinking about it. I just checked, says Mike Dowdy. She is still his friend on Facebook, but rather under an alias. It says she's in a relationship and has his picture up. Yeah, so you just continue, you just constantly continue to do the same thing over and over. I don't understand it myself, Barry. You have been... All right, Michael, hold on a minute. I'll send it to you right now while I'm thinking about it. You will appreciate it. So we're going to, and in a moment, we're going to go to my notes. Okay, so what I want you to pay attention to, Michael, are the pictures at the bottom of the mail. Let's forward that. We're forwarding that now. And you can see the progress. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, Mike, M-I-K, Where was the, how do I, my internet is working really slow. Oh man, it's not even registering when I put your name in the thing. My internet is slow here because I used a lot of data. Okay, I can't even send it out to you. Well, I'll just put down Mike. I'll put it over here. I'll get it to you when I'm done here. It's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, it's under Michael, but I'm putting the first three letters up. It should give me options, but it's not. Okay, so it's not even. No, it's just I cleared my cache. I did everything that I needed to do to clear it out. I cleared my cache. I took 50 gigs of videos out of my files off my desktop. I dumped all my stored videos that I when I copy somebody's video, I dumped 20 gigs of that. I removed 75 gigs of material from my computer, and it's still running slow. What I could do, and I really wanted, it's not doing it. You know what I could do? I could just restart the computer, and then I could talk. I could do that. It won't, I'll just restart the computer. We'll try that. And then I'll talk for a few minutes with the comments about the show, because I want this. I couldn't put a comment in before. Something's wrong. I have it put in the computer. It keeps adding that some program, Microsoft, some Microsoft program, Bing. Bing. It won't stop adding Bing. Every time it updates, it adds Bing. And I don't know how to stop it from doing that. It may have updated last night and added Bing. I don't know. But it won't work with Bing in it. And then it also added a word spell checker under a name that's not in add or remove programs. Makes no sense at all, but it did that. So right now I'm restarting the computer. FNFPRO. FN Pro. FN Pro. FN Pro is in the house. That's quite the name, FN Pro. We're going to give you a little song. We have in the house effing pro. He's an effing pro. He's in the house. We have an effing pro in the house. Effing pro. That's quite a good name. That's a good name, effing pro. Now, if we could get that effing pro to send me $100 in Super Chat, this bell will ring for a very long time. The effing pro, he sent me 100. The effing pro is my new friend. We have an effing pro in the house. He's not a louse. He's an effing pro in the house. My effing pro sent me $100 in my PayPal for me. My effing pro sent me $100 'cause my effing pro, he loves me. He's my effing pro. He's my bro. He's my effing pro. Yeah, baby. How do you like that? Now, if we could just get you to do the other half of that thing, the $100 part, that'd be great. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get my comments up. Okay, let's see if we can get that Mike Dowdy email out first. We're going to forward that to Mike. And there it is. There it is, Mike Dowdy. Yeah, I just had to restart it, baby. Okay, it's in your mail, Michael. Yeah, whatever this is wrong with this computer, it's just jammed up. It's just, oh, you know, and you know what else? Let me tell you what these. Oh boy, I hate big companies, and the big company that I hate the most today is Globe. Okay, so I have a Globe bill, which is why I don't really care about the people that leave comments, and if I don't read them, that's not my problem. That's your problem. I have a Globe bill that's $35 a month. Okay, that's what it costs me to give you people content. This month, I didn't even make enough Super Chat to pay for my Globe bill. And you people want me to read endlessly your comments. That all stopped. But for what it cost me to have electric and my Globe bill is about, well, maybe $50 a month for the electric that I keep the fan on, the computer running, and my Globe bill. This month, I didn't collect $50 in Super Chat yet. So you people can swing by the short hairs on my nuts for all I care about your comments and about you coming here and saying hello and all of that. I don't care about that. You can leave all the comments you want, but I don't owe you anything. That's my one comment. The second thing that Globe does is my bill is due on the 16th of the month. So what they do now is at midnight of the 16th, they reduce your data. Now, I forget that it's due because the last time I paid my bill, I paid for 3 months in advance. Simulacron. I'm looking at something. Thank you. The donation to buy the little fella a present for Christmas. Hopefully coal is on sale. So I'm going to bang a pot for the Simulacron. I'm reading something on hold on a minute. I'm reading something. The attack. Simulacron is on the attack. Thank you. So I see. I see that the next person down from the great Barry Jordan is Shah, and there's a decision that has to be made about Shah. That's an amazing thing. Now, I personally don't think that'll go anywhere, but he might very well do that. So let's talk about YouTube, baby. Let's talk about YouTube. You were right. You were definitely right. Shah is perfect too because she's breaking the rules. She really is breaking the rules. I'm not kidding about that. She's breaking the RA codes. I'm not kidding. She is. You know what he said is true. What he said is true about Shah. She is allowing a third party on her channel to leave derogatory comments and videos. And as such, the Philippines RA 101.75 or 10175 RA codes don't allow for a person to leave derogatory comments on their channel. So in the video that he made is true. It's true. He has the right with those Philippines RA codes. He has the right to go for Shah. She's allowing a third person, a second party, to put derogatory videos on her channel. I'm not kidding about that. Those RA codes, they are very, very specific. You are responsible. You as a YouTube blogger are responsible for what goes on your channel in far as videos are concerned. Comments, no, not responsible. You are, if someone leaves a derogatory comment on your channel, you can't control somebody leaving comments. You should remove them, of course, according to the RA codes. Anything derogatory or life-threatening or harmful in any way, shape, or form should immediately be removed from the comment as soon as you get to it. But you can't stop somebody from leaving a derogatory comment in your comments. But you are responsible to review that stuff and take it down. But for the videos, oh God, she's breaking the codes. She is in fact breaking the codes. Shah, show her the power of the great and wonderful Oz of the Philippines. Show her she can't do that. Show her where she made a mistake. I'm being serious. She is breaking the RA codes by posting those videos, allowing those videos to stay on her channel. Dr. Yenlo, what link do you want? Oh, the link that you wanted to leave? You can leave a link if I can see it. I'll post it. Yes, the answer is yes. Shah is a bad Shah. She's a bad Shah. Bad Shah. Shah is breaking the RA codes. Shah is allowing the RA codes to be broken. Shah is next. She's breaking his chops on YouTube again. Shah. She's breaking the codes. She's next on the list. He's making a list. He's checked it twice. Shah is going down with the guy like the mice. Mice and Shah are in the same bed. Shah's channel will soon be gone. And when Shah's channel disappears from the net, he'll have to start a new channel and buy subscribers. He bought his subscribers initially. I know where they came from. They didn't come out of the sea. When he loses that channel for derogatory content, then he will lose his mind again. Shah is next. You're going down because of your videos. Shah is going down. She's next. She's next. She is next. And you have that little ditty. You can thank S. Simulacron for that little ditty. And Sim is right. He's got his finger on the YouTube pulse. He's got his finger on the YouTube pulse. Gabriel says, stop singing. Pay me to stop singing. You know that when I'm a good singer, you ever hear that expression, I'm a good singer? You know how you know that I'm a good singer, Gabriel? When I used to get up on stage, I was going out with a woman, beautiful woman named Dawn. Dawn on her own. She was a professional singer. In fact, her last name was Dowd, D-O-W-D. I'm not kidding about that. Her father's name was Pepe Dowd. He was an Irish man. And Dawn Dowd, and she had a singing thing called Dawn on Her Own. That was the name of her act. It was her and her husband had an act that they would both sing at weddings, at bar mitzvahs. This goes back when I was 25, Dawn was 40. And her and her husband, I knew them because eventually I dated Dawn for like 15 years. And Dawn would be at a nightclub, let's say. She worked mostly in a Colombian Italian area called Ridgewood and Flushing. A lot of Colombian clubs back in the 70s and the 80s. I started dating her in 75, 76, like that. And I was 25. No, I started dating her in 1980 because she came to my 25th birthday. So 1978, 79. So Dawn would tell these Colombian guys and girls and the audience that my boyfriend is a good singer. And they would, and she's going, but I want to get some donations. And she would put me, and I would go there at like 3 o'clock in the morning to these nightclubs that she sang in. I did not go there during the show. I would come to pick her up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I would be dressed in my work clothes because I'd pick her up, take her back to my house. She didn't drive. And I'd pick her up, take her back to my house, and then I'd go to work. So she would put me on stage in my carpenter's outfit, with my red wing boots, or my carpenter's overalls with the little hat with the blue and white stripes on it. And she would say, he's a good singer, but I want you to donate money for the cause. And I would get up there and sing. I can't sing. I can't hold a tune. My voice cracks. I can't sing at all. And they would throw money. She goes, now I want you to throw money at him if you want him to stop. And they were really throwing the money at her. And they would throw money at her to tell me to stop singing. It was a joke. It was part of the show when I went for her to pick me up. So if you want me to stop singing, yes, I will stop singing, but you have to give me money, and then I will stop singing. I always had a girlfriend my whole life. Until I moved to the Philippines just recently, I don't have a girlfriend. Always had a girlfriend. Yes, the answer to your question is. I have a drive. I won't put all that stuff up, but I have a drive. I'm a very avid photographer, more than anybody else on YouTube, for sure. And I have 7,000 pictures that I took going back to 1970. And I have a picture of just about every girl I ever dated in that drive. But that's not something I would put on YouTube. Not now. I mean, I might one day do a show on that, but that's not important. That's the past. We have the future to look forward to. So Sim is right. Sim is right. I got a PayPal. Woof, I got a PayPal. Wow, thank you very much. To clarify, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'll check that out. Thank you. That's an amazing thing. And then, oh yeah. Well, he He's on to Shah. He's on to Shah. He's on to his next adversary. He's on to his next adversary. Let's see what we have in PayPal. He's definitely on to, he's going to be on Shah like white on rice, like stink on doo-doo. Shah is definitely, or she can take her channel down and satiate. Well, thank you, Mike Dowdy. Well, we're going to sing for the Mike Dowdy, talking about Sean, talking about my Pepe Dowd's daughter, Dawn, not Sean, Dawn. She was, oh God, she's a beautiful girl. When you see this girl, Dawn, when I do show her, okay, so you got to understand, she was 35, maybe. You're going back into 1980. That's a long time to go back 33 years. She might have been 35, but I think she was 40. She was much older than me, much older. In fact, I'll tell you how old she was. She had a daughter named Mary and another daughter whose name eludes me at the moment. Mary was 22 when I met Dawn. So she could have been in her late 30s or 40. But she was a very pretty girl. And she was so cool. She had offers to go to do anything she wanted in life. Anything. That's how pretty she was. And she had the personality to go along with it. And she liked me. And I liked her. I mean, I dated her until 1985. So that was from 77 to 19. I dated her for 8 years, but we saw each other until the 1990. And she's a very, very pretty, very attractive, very good singer. I turned her on to Pink Floyd. She liked that song, Mother. I was listening to Floyd one night because I like Floyd. She liked Frank Sinatra. She could do the Dean Martin song. She was a professional entertainer. And I turned her on to that song, Mother. And she went into into my bedroom and put on a pair of headphones. For a month, she practiced that song, Mother. Mother, should I build the wall? And she got that song down to a science, and she made that part of her show. So this was a much older woman that had never heard of Pink Floyd, and then she became a Pink Floyd freak. So she liked all of Pink Floyd, but that song, Mother, reminded her of her mother for some reason. I don't know what the reason was. So let's get back to the comments. Hello, everyone, from Beauty by Zoya. Well, let me read the comments here. Well, Mike Dowdy sent a $10 transaction to PayPal. Thank you, Michael. Let's go back to the comments here on the page. Sim. So we have the simulacron. We should do a double down on the sim donation to buy the little fella a present for Christmas. Hopefully the coal is on sale. Well, let's do another little ditty for Shah. We'll do it in memory of the Shah channel, which will be Shah. Well, I got an idea, Sim. Okay, we'll call it the Shawshank Redemption video. This song's for Shaw. She's about ready to get shanked. The Shawshank Redemption is coming Shaw's way. She's the next one to go down, I heard him say. Indirectly, he said she's next. She will be biting the dust sooner than that. Shah is going to be next. Her channel is about to get X'd. When he says, what should I do? Who should I target next? He thinks of who's the greatest potential to be next. It is no doubt the Shawshank Redemption. It will be easy because of the videos that create tension on her channel. The Shah is going down. The Shah of YouTube is gonna be wearing a frown. She is next. Shah is next. She's next, baby. She's next. He's got you in the sights. He's got his finger on the pulse of YouTube, and you have been creating havoc and chaos for the last 3 days. Shah, remove your channel. Remove those derogatory videos. Remove his ability to comment, or you're next. And you know what they say. You know what they say. You know what they say. You're next. You're next. Let's go back to the comment. Oh, more super chat. Oh my God. Mike Dowdy. I ordered my tickets for the Christmas special. LOL. Merry Christmas from Mike Dowdy. What is my name? Says Max Madman. Madman Max. My name is Michael Thomas Fazio. Michael Thomas Fazio. I think it's in my, I think it's on the channel page, my channel page. All right, so Gabrielle, did I have a girl? Of course I had a girlfriend when I was young. I had several. Most of the women that I dated, though, I dated for a very long time. Not like, few of them lasted, 2 of them lasted, well, Dawn was 8 years, about, and another one was 17 years. Didn't show proof? How about I just remove you from my channel? I have to prove something to you? Send me $100 and I will show you proof. Send me $100 right now, and then tomorrow I will look up that drive and I will show you proof. But send me the $100 now, or I'll have to remove you from my show. And I will do that. Show me proof. You don't get to dictate terms on my channel, Gabrielle, whoever you are. Beauty by Zoya. You have about, it's 12:38. You have until 12:41. You have 3 minutes to send me $100, or I'll have to remove you from my channel for harassment. Hello, everyone. Says, oh, we have Simulacron. He's back at it, creating the Shawshank Havoc Redemption. Let's see, for Shah. So Sim says, for Shah. Thank you, Sim. Shah is going down. Shah won't be wearing a frown. Simulacron says, you and Flywoods were talked about. Oh, let's see what that says. Jingly, in his last rant an hour ago. I missed that rant because I was working here. Oh, he's back. Simulacron says, you and Flywoods were talked about disparagingly in his last rant an hour ago. Something about tenants. Shah is going down. Shah will be wearing a frown. She is the most likely target for his bucket of doo-doo and that stuff over there. Shah is going down. She's next to be wearing a frown. So Sim says, you and Flywood, that freaking Flywood's guy, he's always like a fly in the ointment, that Flywood's guy is. Oh my God. And that, he's another fly in the ointment of the YouTube genre. Talked about disparagingly in his last rant. Sim 5, number 5. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Sim. Shah is going down. $5 for the memory of Shah. Okay, Gabriel. 1241. And you are gone. Hide user on this channel. Go use another channel. I'm not going to be harassed or harangued on my show, Gabriel. You need to understand that. You're not here for my entertainment. I'm here for your entertainment. If you don't like my entertainment, then go someplace else. Find other entertainment. What they say. Emmett is here. Emmett. Please don't say my name over YouTube. Oh, sorry about that. LOL. Emmett. So, you guys have to understand something. Okay, look. See, I do a show. I do a show because I like YouTube. I've been doing YouTube now going on 14 years. It'll be 14 years on in April. It'll be 14 years. Okay? I don't do a show so that you can come on my show and mock me or what I say. I don't care. If you want to mock me, and I suggest you do your own show, and you do it on your show. But I will not put up with you saying, giving me orders on my show. I will not put up with you telling me what to do. That guy said, prove it, that I had a girlfriend named Dawn. Okay? How about we go one step further, Gabriel? How about we get together in person and we put several thousand US on a table. And then I prove to you that I had a beautiful girlfriend named Dawn, and I show you the pictures from my 25th birthday party. How about we do that? Instead of you coming on my channel and telling, if I say something, understand that you can take it to be the truth. If you don't like my version of the truth, go someplace else. That goes for everybody and anybody. You want to come on and have fun. What did Dawn look like? What color hair did she have? Why did she like me? She liked me because she liked me. I don't know why she liked me. Why does anybody like anybody else? But to come on and challenge me on my channel, I don't think that that's fair. And I gave you your 15 minutes of fame. I gave you 3 minutes to send me $100. And then I will go find that drive with Dawn on the drive. She has white platinum blonde hair. And she's in my living room of my mother's house, and I'm sitting on a director's chair that says Michael on the back, given to me by Irving and Muriel Klein. So I don't need you to come on my channel and tell me to prove something to you. I don't really have to prove anything to you. Everything I've ever said on my channel is truthful. You want to call me a liar, that's up to you. That's why people don't come on my channel anymore and call me a liar, because I block them. There you go. Whatever your name was, it's already ancient history. Mike Dowdy, we'll sing a song for Mike Dowdy. Mike Dowdy, he sent me PayPal. Thank you, Mike Dowdy. If I were you, I'm sure by now you opened up those pictures. Probably be a good thing if you opened up those pictures. If you're planning on having pizza, it would probably be a good thing that you open up those pictures tomorrow after today, not before you're planning on having pizza. I think you know what I mean. Those pictures are a little bit mean. Mike Dowdy, he would agree that Popeye and me are doing shows for our own purposes. To come on my channel and act like you run it does not get you anywhere except canned on my channel. Shaw is who I believe would be next. He will subconsciously go after Shaw. 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 He's like that. He's like that. He can't stop. You might as well say goodbye to Shah now. And you know what? In real, all kidding aside, Shah is allowing the videos that are very derogatory to be up on her channel, and she's doing it to piss him off. That's for sure. She's doing that. So he has it. He's in gear now to go after Shah. He's got everything. He can make her a defendant against the great Barry Jordan. He can make her life miserable. He can make her life miserable. And he might want to do that. I mean, he likes that. That's his thing, to do that. So Shah, I believe Shah is next based on his previous live stream from yesterday, previous upload, but it could be anybody. Could be anybody. See, he can't stop. He can't stop. No matter what happens, and right now he's in the Barry mode. And who loves Barry? Shah loves Barry. Who's helping Barry? Shah's helping Barry. I mean, it would make perfect sense to go after the Shah. The Shah. The Shah. Which is completely different than the Shish. The Shah. Oh, I shouldn't say the Shish. Anybody out there know who the Shish is? Say hello to me. You know, remember back in the day? The Shish. I bet you there's not 40 people in the world that knew who the Shish was. And if you know who the Shish is, hopefully the Shish is still with us. But if you know who the Shish is, then name the street that the Shish lived on. Just name the street. Very famous street. One of the most famous streets on all of YouTube in New York City. One of the most famous streets. But I doubt anybody here knows who the Shish is. Boston Dave. No, I don't actually believe she dumped him. No, to answer your question. All right, so why would she? You know, there's still a possibility for him to go free. And it's a long shot, but actually there is a possibility. Someone else sent me a letter saying that there might be a way to get Barry out of this. I don't know how it is. He won't tell me. Not that I would tell you if he told me, but somebody told me that there still might be a way to get Barry out of this mess. Now, I personally think the only way to get Barry out of this mess is to buy him a nice yellow dress and a pair of 6-inch pumps and get him some red gloss lipstick or Dayglow red lipstick or that high gloss lipstick that Ike and Tina Turner used to wear. Tina Turner used to wear that red high gloss lipstick. I think Barry should start wearing lipstick and walking around in a pair of 6-inch pumps like Corporal Maxwell Klinger, and we'll call it the Klinger maneuver. And Barry could get out maybe on a Section 8. I don't know that they have that in the Philippines, but I think that... What do we have going on here? Gabrielle, are you still doing stupid stuff, Gabrielle? You still are. Okay. You and Flywoods, says Sim. Moo. You and Flywoods were talked about in a disparagingly in his last rant an hour ago. Something about tenants. Well, thank you for sharing, Sim. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Let's see what else, Gabrielle. Gabrielle. Okay, you're gone. All right, I blocked you. Boston Dave. Boston Dave says, it's hard to believe anything the waffle flipper Mantis hobgoblin. What happened to the rest of your name? The waffle flipper hobgoblin, that's a different guy. He tried to trick everyone he was not in jail. Oh, yeah, he's a compulsive liar. Nothing that Barry has ever said, ever, is truthful. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Not a thing, to be clear. Nothing Barry has ever said has ever proven to be truthful or honest. I mean, he didn't even make an honest mistake. He just lies outright about everything. Remember that this is factual that he bought a motorcycle. But do you remember how many hundreds of stories there were in order for him to get the money for the motorcycle? There were hundreds of stories. He got enough. I bought the motorcycle. It's under my name. It never was under his name. The registration is under mine. Never was under his name. I bought the motorcycle. I have the motorcycle. It never was his motorcycle. He didn't have a driver's license. He rode that motorcycle for all those months with no driver's license. He has a motorcycle driver's license. He has a license he does not have a motorcycle license. He never had a motorcycle license. He never had a license because I know what I had to do to get my license. I don't know where it is, but I had to show my passport to get my driver's license. Without my passport and my ACR card and my passport stamps being up to date, I couldn't get a driver's license. It's not complicated. A foreigner can come to the Philippines and for 90 days they can drive a car. If they have a car license to drive a car for 90 days. And in between day 1 and day 90, they should apply for a driver's license. After 90 days, on 91 days, they can give you a summons. So legally, your American driver's license is good for 90 days when you get here. Now, I'm not sure if it rolls over into riding a motorcycle. I'm not sure about that. It might, and it might be just a lax law, but for 90 days I have a driver's license for a car, truck, commercial driver's license. I could have driven a car for 90 days. But when that time was up, I went and got a regular Philippines driver's license. And you can get your driver's license in the Philippines by going to a motor vehicle office with your passport, up-to-date stamps, and your ACR card. 1,000 pesos for the paperwork. 500 pesos for the card itself. And do the application and then you will get a temporary driver's license. And if you have a driver's license for a car, without taking a test, you can get, when I did it, you could get a driver's license to drive in the Philippines if your license was not expired. So if you had a legal driver's license for the United States and you came here and you applied 30 days after you got here, your license would carry over as a valid driver's license with no road test for a Philippines license. That's how my license is for 10 years. In fact, I just got it renewed 3 months ago for another 10 years. So I think it's 10 years. I would have to look. I don't know where my wallet is, but it's in my pants. So but my driver's license is valid. But Barry, but when I renewed my driver's license, I needed a passport. So Barry lied about having a passport. He didn't have that in his possession, but he lied that he had a motorcycle license because you would have to have your stamps up to date. They want the ACR card. You can't just go there with a passport. They need the paperwork and the ACR card at the motor vehicle office. It's all connected now. So he never had a driver's license. So he was riding that motorcycle with no insurance for his personal well-being or anybody else's. And he said he had a license, and he said that the motor vehicle was insured under his name. He lies about everything. But then he lied about how much money he needed. He lied about what the money was used for. He lied about that he had enough. He lied about how much the motorcycle was when it was a lot less than what he said it was. He lies about everything. He never tells the truth about anything, ever. Let's go back to the comment. Mike Dowdy is telling the truth. Mike Dowdy just came from Facebook and knows that Barry was lying. He's still friends with Shah on Facebook and under an alias, said Mike Dowdy. Me saludas, please. Milagros. Welcome, Milagros. Thank you for stopping by. Mike Dowdy says, you have separate endorsements for a motorcycle. Yes, you do. And when I went there, it's 1,000 pesos for my driver's license, but your motorcycle license is separate, no doubt about that. So right now I have my driver's license, which is good for a car. And if I wanted to get the motorcycle license, I would have to bring, because I never had a motorcycle license, because I don't ride motorcycles. If I wanted a motorcycle license, I would have to bring someone with a registered motorcycle to the motor vehicle office, and then I would take my motorcycle test on a registered motor vehicle. But I don't want a motorcycle license, and I don't have a motorcycle license, and I don't want one. I don't ride motorcycles. In fact, someone said, Wes Pandy from One Lonely Farmer said he would send me a motorcycle, send me an electric motorcycle to the Philippines. And I said, no, I don't want it. Thank you. Just at 3 o'clock this morning, he said that. I don't want a motorcycle. I don't ride motorcycles. I hate them. I think they're wonderful if you want to ride a motorcycle, but I've been seriously injured twice. Both times not my fault. Both times I spent months recuperating, and I won't do it again. Not at my age. So I couldn't get a motorcycle license because my passport and my ACR card is current, but I have a piece of paper, a promissory note. I have a driver's license. In fact, you know what? I don't know where that is. It might be here. It might be with my bank book. I think it's with my bank book. And here is my bank book right here. Yeah, here it is. I keep it with me. Hold on a minute. I have, so I can get a motorcycle license, and I have plenty of people that have motorcycles that will take me for the test. I don't want one. I'm not going to ride one. Now, I can ride a tricycle if I want. I don't want one of those either. Right there. See that? So this is a piece of paper. It's a temporary driver's license. So I said to the fella, we were having fun there. We actually made a video. We had them all laughing. I said to the fella, after my paperwork was done, so when do I get my driver's license? Because we were laughing about other stuff. So he just kept laughing. He goes, that's a good question. And I said, 6 months? He goes, he was still laughing. A year? He goes, maybe. He said, maybe a year. So they are back a year for driver's license cards, the plastic card. Now, I paid for an ACR card 3 years ago. Never got one. Then I paid for an ACR card 6 months ago and never got one. They're backed up years for the plastic card itself, the driver's license and the ACR cards. I don't know why, but they're backed up. I'm waiting now. When did that license, I'm going to wait a year and a half, basically, he said. When did that driver's license take effect? I don't even know. I don't drive much anyway. In September. So October, November, December. It's 3 months now. I didn't get any notice from my license. It'll be a year, another year from now. He said a year and a half, and he started laughing. So I laughed. I don't care. I'm in the system. That's all I care about. But my ACR card, I don't have that either. The things work slow in the Philippines. So the gang, the Rice, Scott Del Fuego was in the house. Michael, I have the medical certificate. That's part of the 1,000 pesos here in Bohol. No, that's not exactly true. So here, I went to the motor vehicle, and there's a desk in front of the motor vehicle office, across the street, actually, in Bohol. So if you're in Bohol, you go to the motor vehicle office, the old motor vehicle office. That's where you got to go. The old motor vehicle office, which is directly across the street from the big Police Military Academy in Bohol, the training center where they train the police. You go there, there's a desk across the street. 2 men are sitting at the desk. And the man will ask you if you have your passport and your ACR card. And you say yes or no. If you say no, he tells you to go get that. I had it. He asks you for that. You put it on the table. He said that will be 1,000 pesos. You give him 1,000 pesos. And then the man that collected the money starts to write out information off of your passport so that you can take the test, the driver's test. It's 20 questions. So then when he fills that out, if you fail, you can come back and take it next week. But if you pass it, and I passed it, then you go to the next window, which is behind that man, and they ask you some more questions, and you get a copy of your passport and your ACR card, 21 pesos, 21. Then they walk you around the corner, and you pay, I forgot what the medical exam was. They do a blood pressure test, they do your eyes, and they do your test, and you pay them. I think I paid 500. I think. I don't remember. And then from there, you get on a tricycle, and you go to the motor vehicle office, the new motor vehicle office in the Altaurus Mall, Altaurs, Altaurus Mall, on the 4th floor, motor vehicle. And then you give your paperwork to the girl at the door. She gives you a number, and then you wait for your number to be called. I was there an hour, and they called my number. There was a lot of people in there, too, but it goes fast. There's like 20 people 12 people at the counter. I would say 12 people. 12 people doing your paperwork. And then when they did that, I was processed, and they take your picture there. That's what you have to go there to get the other paperwork and your medical process. They ask you for your passport too, and then they process your paperwork, take your picture, and then you pay them. You pay them also. Again, I don't remember what it was. It wasn't much. Another 1,000 maybe. I don't remember. I think it was like 2,500 pesos for everything. About $50 for everything. Same thing like in America. And then that's it. You're done. And then you just wait for them to send you tell you to come pick up your card. They send it in an email. So Mike Dowdy says, Scott Del Fuego, Michael Thomas Fazio. Michael Thomas Fazio. Thanks for stopping by, Scott. I have the same kind of scooter my wife rides, says Mike Dowdy. It's easier if I do it. I have the same kind of scooter my wife rides. Man. Around, and they are only about $1,200, 60,000 pesos. A Suzuki Bergman. Well, I don't know. Obama lied about so many things. Jeez. He said that scooter was 120,000 pesos, or then he said it was 90,000. He lies about everything. The guy's a habitual, compulsive liar. But That's all he is. He's a liar. He lies about everything. So, Scott Del Fuego, if you get an endorsement, I'll send you a cut for the Gang and Rice leather jacket. Okay. Send you a cut. What is that? A cut for the Gang and Rice leather jacket. Oh, money. Okay. All right, that sounds good. Thanks, Scott. Gato Colan. Hello, hola. Hello, hola, Gato Colan. Thank you for stopping by. Gato Culan. Gato Culan, hola. Hello. That's Spanish. I know that. Thank you for saying hello, Gato. Gato says hello, baby. My daddy says, I will ride. Oh, man. I will ride her like to the store for a Coke, but to go to town on the main road, never. They can't drive here. I don't want to die. I would never ride a motorcycle anywhere, but in the Philippines, look, there's a lot of things that the Filipinos can and can't do. One of them that they can do, the average Filipino driver, I don't care what they're driving, could be a car, could be a tricycle, could be a bus, could be a van, could be a small truck. The average Filipino driver is as good as any driver in any city anywhere in the world. They are good drivers. I have not ever once seen an accident here in the Philippines. And the average Filipino motorcycle rider is as good as it gets. They zip in and out of traffic. They put the bike down they go 45 this way, 45 that way. They go between two trucks or two cars, and they have 1.5 inches on each side of the handlebars. They're good drivers. I would be in an accident on day one, the first hour. I'm not good at riding motorcycles. I was, and both times it wasn't my fault. But here I could never do it. Wouldn't never try it. Even you gave me a motorcycle, I would say, no, thank you, I don't want it. So Scott says, Michael has, okay, so let's see. Mike Dowdy says, riding a scooter is like dating a fat girl, fun till your friends see. Yeah, these scooters, see, I would never make fun of the scooters here because I never owned a motorcycle. I used to ride. My dad had a 500 Honda. Anytime I wanted to borrow it, I could. And my brother had a 750 Suzuki. And anytime I wanted to borrow that, I could. I had many motorcycles and many bikes. But here, I would never make fun of a scooter here because that's what you need here. No, you're not going to see a Harley Davidson on the road here. You might. I've never seen a Harley Davidson on the road. I've seen them parked on the side of the road. I've seen them parked in front of a pizzeria. I've never seen one in traffic because they're just too big. The scooters are what you need here. You don't need a motorcycle here. The people that bring motorcycles here, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something why they bring one here, but they can't, you can't ride a motorcycle so easy in city traffic. So scooters I would not make fun of them like Mike making fun of a scooter. But that's up to you. Let's go back to I didn't even get to my comments yet. Michael has mechanical skills. He could build a nice 10 over Harley chopper and be the Philippines Marlon Brando. I don't even know what that means. what a 10 over is. I don't even know. I know there's a Harley Davidson called a Panhead, and there's a Harley Davidson called the Knucklehead. And I think I could figure out what they are if you showed me a picture of both of them, but I couldn't tell you what they were. I think a Panhead sounds like a Panhead, got a flat top on top of the motor, and a Knucklehead looks like Knuckles. That's what I think, but I'm not sure about that. Aussie Weird, hello, says Aussie Weird. Hey, I remember your Skull and Bones. Or is that like a jellyfish? Hello, Aussie Weird. Looks like a jellyfish, a Casper the Friendly Ghost. Let's see. Some thumbs up. I have 7 thumbs up. Boston Dave, and you come on here and you want your questions. You know, Boston Dave, I'm going to tell you a little story about Boston Dave. You want to be world-renowned, known everywhere on the internet. You are everywhere asking questions. If you say that her channel is down, I believe you. But why are you asking me my opinion about that? I could care less about Shah or her channel. This is, to me, this is just entertainment. I don't care about Shah. I don't care about her channel. I don't care about Barry. I've tried to help Barry, but he's not helpable. But if you have a question, Boston Dave, why don't you do this? Why don't you make a video? Let's go to Boston Dave's channel. Let's see if he's got any videos up. Or are you just a troll? Let's go here with no videos and no channel. I don't know until I get there. You're a troll. Okay, you have no videos. Your channel was probably made recently, January 13th, 2023. You have no like channels. You have no videos. You have no shorts, but you want to be well known all over the Philippines. You're a troll channel, and that's what you do. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to block you, but you can ask questions. But if someone wants to answer Boston Dave's question, by all means. My answer is I don't care about Shah. I don't care about her channel. I don't care about Barry. I do this for my entertainment purposes, to have fun. Let's see some thumbs up. So nobody gave me, 7 thumbs up. Let's refresh the page. Maybe if I refresh the page, that will change. 12 thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so you like to ask that question. Any thoughts, Boston Dave? Why don't you just start making videos and posting them? Why don't you build up a channel? It's just a question. I don't care whether you do or not. Let's see some thumbs up for Fazio's entertaining comment. Thank you, Scott. Jag Girl. Woof, gotta like that name, Jag Girl. Hi from the Gold Coast of Australia. Jag Girl. Hey, Jag Girl, that's quite a name. Jag Girl. I want to go to her page. You know, without knowing who you are, it sounds like you have a channel with content, and if you do, I'm going to post your link. We're going to try to get you some subscribers. I think she has videos. She does. So the Jag Girl, not only that, she's cuter than a button. Woof. Yeah, baby. She has videos. She has shorts. Max, feeling a little bit. Max did something bad. She's got videos of her animal, her dog. Let's take a look. Oh, he's a cute little fella. He's like Popeye's Chihuahua. Like Popeye got a Chihuahua too. They're pretty cool little dogs. So Jag Girl gets a big shout out here. Let's get Jag Girl's channel up here. She's got videos, a couple of videos. She's got shorts. She's got 452 subscribers. And she got a little baby girl, very nice. And she lives in Australia. And she's had a channel for 11 years. Very nice. Let's get your channel link up there. Let's see if we can get J-Girl some subscribers. So this is how we do that. We copy the name. Just sounded like a channel that had content. I don't know why. And let's get the link up there. Cut the link. Put it next to J-Girl in the box up there. Copy that. And we'll go to my page. So J-Girl she likes dogs. She's having a little chat. I know that look, J-Girl. That look where are you talking to me? The dog, that's what the dog is saying. Are you talking to me? Are you serious? After I just gave you my paw, you're talking to me like that? Very nice, J-Girl. Very nice. Oh, Scott with the knucklehead, the pan head, the flathead. I think you said flathead. Shovelhead, blockhead, knucklehead, flathead, twin cam. EVO twin cam, Milwaukee and 8 Revolution. Yeah, still don't know what that means, but thanks, Scott. So let's get J-Girl, if you guys are here and you want to see what a girl from Australia is posting, that'd be nice. Okay. See if we get that thumbs up a little bit more. That's only 12 thumbs up. I'll give it number 13. Tony Herner, Tony Hera, Tony Costa Rica, Central America. You know, hey, Tony, my buddy, one of my first friends on YouTube, goes to Costa Rica. He said that is one beautiful Latin American country. He's been my friend since 2010. And he also, where he lives is where Mel Gibson lives. And Mel Gibson will occasionally go to the beach. There's a beach there somewhere. And Mel Gibson will go to the beach and hang out with the locals and with the foreigners on the beach. I thought that was interesting that Mel Gibson would do that. And he has many times, because it's where he hangs out, on the beach, he has many times met with Mel Gibson and conversed with Mel Gibson, which is, for me, I think that's pretty cool to do. Mel Gibson is one of the richest men in Hollywood, and the fact that he hangs out with the locals, I find that really nice. So, and he's from Massachusetts. Pura Vida Tony Hera. Pura Vida. Okay, so Scott is saying hello to Tony Hera. Can I have a shout out? You can if you have videos on your page. Let's go to Blake Effin. Let's go to his page. $28 subscribers. All right. Got videos, got shorts, got the whole 9 yards. Blake Effin. Let's copy that, put it up there in the top there. And then we'll go take a look at Blake Effen's videos. And then we'll copy that. Now, Blake Effen. Okay, so you're a person that's into cartoons, and you have 14 videos. Very nice. Good way to start the day. And you've been a member for just recently, and you have 14 videos. Congratulations. Congratulations. So you're a gamer. I don't play games, but that's cool that you have a hobby, an online hobby. That's very nice. And you have shorts and you have videos. Let's see. Yep, you have a video up there. 39-second video. Good start. Good start. And you can't do live streams yet. No live streams yet. Well, let's give Blake Effen a shout out. The Jag Girl, that's her link. And here's Blake Effen, a gamer, a young gamer. Let's get Blake Effen's channel up there. You guys want to subscribe? You saw the channel. If you're another young gamer, have at it. So let's go back to my comments. My notes. Let's go back to my notes. So let's give Popeye 1 another shout out. Popeye 1 is going to do money, do a fundraiser to feed the children of the Philippines, also for Christmas, I think. Let's get Popeye 1's channel up there 3 more times. Feed the children of Philippines. And then we put Popeye's channel name there. Copy that. Post that 3 times. So this is a man that you can donate money to feed the children of the Philippines. He's going to have a Christmas special about Barry Jordan, one of the men in the name and the title. So Popeye 1 will take the money that he receives and then give it to a person in the Philippines that actually does feed several hundred children a year. So here we have one of my notes is today's show will be an update on the fact that the great Barry Jordan is still conducting business from the detention center and manipulating the narrative, still posting, and is responsible for several hundred new subs on his detractors page. So his detractor, Barry Jordan's adversary, because of the great Barry Jordan, has gotten 300 new subscribers in the last 24 hours, thanks to Barry Jordan. Barry Jordan has got his adversary 300 new subscribers in 24 hours. Barry Jordan is kicking butt and taking names. Still posting, and is responsible for several hundred new subscribers on his detractors page. His adversary is getting hundreds of subscribers every 24 hours. Now, here are some of the names that Barry Jordan goes under. The great Barry Jordans goes under the names of the Mantis, Waffle Flipper, Knob Goblin, Hunchback, the Scaramouche, and an all-around #1 Philippines blogger. These are just some of the names that the great Barry Jordan, you will see him on and about the YouTube community. Too many letters. These are just some of the names. The Mantis, the Waffle Flipper, the Knob Goblin with an N-O-B, Hunchback and Scaramouche, all-round #1 Philippines blogger. Let's go over to let's start with the numbers. And despite what was told to you, you still are in full control of the phone. You're a trip, dude. In fact, you are so much in control at the detention center. They renamed the detention center. It used to be the Mandawi Detention Center. Now it's the Man-Barry Detention Center. M-A-N-B-A-R-R-Y. The Man-Barry Detention Center. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. The Man-Barry Detention Center is no longer the Mandawi. It's the Man-Barry, because he controls the guards. He controls the YouTube in the Man-Barry Detention Center. He controls it all with an android at a distance. Hey, that reminds me of a good movie I saw last night. Now, if you want to get in touch with Barry Jordan, or send the prison guards a Christmas present, here's the name of the jail and the phone number. So, here's the name. Now, if you guys have any questions about the flat earth, those kind of questions I'll answer, because I know that the earth is flat. And if you think the earth is round, we can have a conversation. But you're wrong about whether or not the Earth is round. There's no doubt in my mind that the Earth is completely 100% flat. So that, and then all of this is going to be in, when I'm done with the live stream, it's all going to be as the pinned comment on the live stream after the live stream goes public in YouTube. Okay, the Earth is flat, baby. Try to remember that. When next time somebody tells you that the Earth is flat, tell them you're absolutely right. Michael Thomas Fazio said the Earth is flat, therefore it must be flat. Because Michael Thomas Fazio would not lie about that, especially the Earth being flat about that. The great Barry Jordan. Oh, we have a detractor. Angelon Biso. Angelon Biso, welcome. The Earth is flat, honey. It's 100% flat. You should look up the 200 proofs the Earth is not a spinning ball. "200 proofs the Earth is not a spinning ball." Look up that video, and in there is enough proof. If you do the examples, if you do the exercises, you'll see that the Earth is flat. I talked about this already. There was a man that was willing to help Barry, but now the man is no longer willing to help Barry. That's true. That's a true story. I just got that mail today. Now, I'm going to really get you going. Not only is the Earth flat, no one has ever gone to the moon or space, and gravity does not exist. It's a theory, just like the Big Bang Theory. So I'll post that for you to read. No one ever went to the moon. No one ever landed on the moon in 1969. No one's ever going to the moon in a spaceship. Lots of reasons. We'll talk about that now. The fella, Werner von Braun, that helped develop the rocket engine, the Saturn V rocket engine that did launch from the launch site. In order to get men to the moon in a vacuum, which we never went into space. There is no space. There is no place where gravity stops, like a miracle. The gravity of Earth stops and then start floating around in space. That's a myth. How does the gravity of Earth stop at a certain distance. Yet, the gravity of Earth holds the moon in orbit. So what, in between the air and the moon, in the vacuum, gravity doesn't exist because of a vacuum? It's nonsense. And does the magnetic fields exist in a vacuum, they say, but so how does gravity stop at the troposphere? Then there's no gravity. Then when you get to the moon, there's more gravity from the moon. But the Earth holds the moon in place because the gravity from the Earth and the gravity from the moon attract each other, and the moon is spinning and the Earth is spinning around in a circle, and then it's spinning around in space at 500,000 miles an hour. The Earth is spinning through space. But it stays at exactly the same distance for all the years anybody ever charted space, going back to hieroglyphics from 10,000 years ago. But there's no gravity after the oxygen. Then what keeps the moon spinning around the Earth? Nobody knows the answer to that question. Nobody knows. Nobody ever will know, or they'll never tell us if they know. So if they know, I don't know, you don't know, they might not tell you if they know. And if they don't know, they can't tell you what they don't know because they don't know what you want them to tell you what they know. So that ain't going to happen. So gravity goes up until it reaches space, and then gravity stops, but gravity continues on the other side of that to keep the moon rotating. Do you not understand? They're gaslighting you. They're lying to you. So, and then the moon is not as old as the Earth. So the gravity of the Earth attracted the moon that just happened to be flying by a few billion years ago. So it's flying through the universe, and the gravity of the Earth grabs it. And all of a sudden it starts spinning around the Earth. So there's enough gravity to grab 30 billion cubic meters of rock and stop it enough to slow it down and put it in orbit. But there's not enough gravity to draw, to pull the so-called satellites out of the sky and cause entropy. E-N-T-H-R-O-P-Y, entropy. So there's enough gravity to stop this 30 trillion cubic meters of rock. It's flying through space, right? Flying like at 100,000 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, Earth grabs it, and it starts spinning around the Earth. For millions or billions of years, and there's no entropy. Everything has entropy. You roll a ball across the wooden floor, roll a bowling ball down a bowling alley, and it goes down the alley. But if you put 10 alleys together, it won't go through that far because friction from the air and friction from it hitting the wood slows it down. Entropy is something spinning in air. It's friction. It's going to stop. It has to stop. Otherwise, we would be able to create a perpetual motion machine, which we can't do because of entropy. So no matter how much resistance you eliminate, no matter how much air pressure from which is resistance, you eliminate, eventually entropy stops the item from moving. And that would include the moon, except it doesn't include the moon. But the sun, oh God, the sun has 1,000,000 times the gravity of the moon. But the sun doesn't say, oh, let me put the gravity. The moon, the gravity from the earth and the moon and the sun pulls the earth to it, and the earth gets around the earth. The moon goes around the earth, and then the moon is on the other side of the earth, and then the sun pulls the earth away from the moon, but then when the moon comes back around, everything gets balanced out again. It's a big story. It's a lie. It's fictitious. It's fiction. The moon flying around the earth for millions or billions of years with no entropy, nothing slowing it down. The moon being grabbed by the earth's gravitational. There's no such thing as gravity. It doesn't exist. So the gravity from the earth grabs the moon, stops the moon flies around it. But you could take 1,000,000 pounds of steel, put it in a ball, and then put a hairpin next to the steel, and it won't move at all, unless it's magnetic field. But so they say that the mass of the earth created gravity, but nothing short of a planet creates gravity. That's such nonsense. The whole thing is nonsense. The moon, no one went to the moon. There's no such thing as gravity. The earth is not round. Deal with it. I've landed on the moon. I could see you here. Do I believe in Jesus? Well, if you believe in Jesus, then you know the earth is flat. Because the Bible was written around Jesus, and I think it's Psalms 91, if I remember correctly, that 91 or 97, that the earth is, that the Lord Jesus and God set the earth in a fixed position. And it sits on top of 4 pillars. Do you know that? Let tell you what, let's look that up. So I think I know a little bit more about the Bible than most people, but let's look it up. Let's look up. I think it's Psalms 91. Let's look up Psalms 91 first. I think I remember that. I don't remember everything, but let's take a look. Psalms, P-S-A-L-M-S, Psalms 91. Let's see what that is. What the heck is going on here? Okay. All right, let's just look up Psalms. Maybe it's 96. All right, Psalms, flat Earth. Let's do that. Oh. Psalms, flat Earth. Earth is Earth flat. I know it's in Psalms. The pillars of the earth mentioned in the Bible. the four corners of the earth. So now this, they're trying to make it sound like this is, see, this is the problem with religion. This guy is saying that the where did it just say that? Metaphorical. So, okay, so everything else in the Bible is true, but the pillars of the earth is not true. Okay? So you can't have it both ways. So that every word, every comma, every sentence, every story in the Bible is exactly 100% true, but the pillars are metaphorical. So that's the problem with the Bible. And that's the problem with people that believe in that hocus pocus, kabuki theater, Bible stuff. But yeah, so the Bible, the Quran, the Visayas from the Buddhist, Hindu philosophy, they all believe the earth is flat and stationary and doesn't move. It's not just the Bible. Now, in addition to like 5 of the major religions believing that the earth is not movable, doesn't spin, and is flat, in addition to that, China has never, ever, once, ever in all of its history believed the earth was anything but flat and stationary. So, China believes the earth is flat for 10,000 years. The pillars of the earth also appear in Job. So you have some reference to it in Psalm 75. There's lots of references that the earth is flat in many different places of the Bible, the Quran, the Hindu Upanishads. If you have never read the Upanishads, the Hindu Upanishads, it's pretty cool reading. It's a long read, though. It's not quite as long as the Bible, but it's long. It's hundreds of pages of text. Maybe, I think when I read it, it was printed in small letters, and it was 75, 11.5-inch sheets of paper, 75 pages of top to bottom. It's called the Upanishads. It's pretty cool. And but in that, 100% sure the earth is flat. China, 100% sure the earth is flat. The earth is flat. I'm not saying it because it's in the Bible. I'm saying it because of it's flat. That's why I'm saying it. The earth is flat. I don't really put much faith in what's in the Bible because the Bible is word for word, God's word verbatim, blah, blah, blah. But now it's theoretical that the pillars, that the earth is flat. So that's theoretical, but everything else is word for word. Going to heaven, going to hell, and now they come up with this new thing. The church comes up with this new thing that if you go to hell, it's only temporary. It's not forever. It used to be forever. When I was a kid, hell was forever. Purgatory was for not forever, but hell was forever. Heaven was forever. You go to heaven, you're with God forever. Yeah, okay. And then, but purgatory was where you go to work out your karmic for your sins. And hell, when you eventually get put to hell. When I was a kid, you go to hell forever. You never get out of hell. There's no way to get out of hell. But now hell is temporary. Purgatory is to make you realize that you sin, but heaven is forever. They change it. And then 50 years from now, no one will remember that hell was forever. And not only that, the big religions of the world, then the people that run this world, they can say whatever they want. The Pope, the bishops, the archbishops, the cardinals, they can say whatever they want. They don't believe a word of it. So let's go back to my notes. So the Earth is flat. We've got that down to where. Oh, aliens. Oh, God, aliens. They've been coming to this world since the beginning of recorded history, too. And now many people know that for a fact. Even the military just came out saying that it's factual that they had the TikTok alien craft back in 2004, I think it was. The TikTok, now we'll go here, I'll post this. Okay, we have a new person here. Al-Hindo. Al-Dinho. Al-Hinho. Oh, hello. Hello, Al-Hinho. Hello, Al-Hinho. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, push the thumbs up while you're here. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. So, let me go back to my notes. So, Tucker Carlson had a great show about aliens just last week. How the government is hiding the alien craft and alien beings from the world population. They're hiding it. This is gravity is a myth. Just like people believe in the Big Bang, that everything came from nothing, right? So the Big Bang theory is everything in the universe, all the planets and all the stars and all the dust and all the oceans and everything. This is how stupid, think about this. Everything in the universe came from something the size of a head of a pin. And it blew up and created the universe. You'd have to be on some really serious psychedelics to believe that story. You'd have to be on major psychedelics to believe that everything that you see in the universe and the stars and the spaceships and the cars and your pool in your backyard and your dog and everything came from something the size of a head of a pin 13 billion years ago. How stupid is that? That's why they call it the Big Bang Theory, because it's just a theory. Nobody's ever proven it. It's just a theory. It's like gravity is a theory. It's not proven. Gravity is not proven. Nobody's ever proved that gravity exists. Gravity only falls down, but no matter how big something else is, it never attracts. The Earth is an attractor to the moon. The sun attracts the moon and the Earth. But nothing smaller than the moon has any attractive, cannot be an attractor. It's just kabuki theater. And now the last topic that I'm going to talk about is the prices in the Philippines. The last topic that I'm going to talk about is the food prices in the Philippines. I got to tell you, it's crazy. It's getting really crazy here. Soy sauce went from 30 pesos or 60 cents for 1 liter to 42.75. That's soy sauce. So it was 30 and now it's 42. So it went up 33%. That's since, well, since the last time I bought it, which was probably a year ago. So in 1 year, it went up 33%. Muscovado, which is sugar, brown sugar, that's 88 pesos now, 88 pesos. It was 79 pesos. So it went up 9 pesos. 10 pesos would be 7 pesos. It went up 9 pesos. So it went up 14% in 3 months. 14% sugar. 14% in 3 months. But last year, the same sugar was 60 pesos a kilo. So it went from 60 to 90 or 88. It went up 30 pesos. It went up 50% in 1 year. Sugar went from 50 pesos to 88 pesos. 60 pesos to 80. 60 pesos to 88 pesos for that top item there. Went up 30% in 1 year. That's a lot. Now the Rogers mayonnaise, that did not go up so much. It went up 5%. 5% in 1 year for the Rogers mayonnaise. That's the lowest thing on the totem pole. And I will tell you that vegetables on average went up from 60 pesos to 80 for cabbage. That's 30% in 1 year. Garlic went up 50%. 50%. Garlic is up 50%. And cabbage is up 30%. Everything is going crazy here, the prices here. The prices are just going completely nuts, completely insane. There's no way that the cost of living for the Filipino people, their salaries are the same now that they were 2 years ago. So they did not get an increase in wages. Like, for instance, the price of a jeepney was 50 pesos 2 years ago. It's 50 pesos today. It's going up next week. January 1st, it goes up. I don't know how much. But it went up. When it did go up, it went from 25 to 50. So it doubled. Now, I don't see how they can raise it, double it again, because 50 pesos is an hour's wages. So when a person goes to their work in the morning, they could spend as much as 1 hour's wages to get to work and 1 hour's wages to get back. That's 2 hours' wages. If they double it, then that becomes 4 hours' wages. I don't see where they can do that to their own people. To me, I'll pay the difference, but I don't use the jeepney. I use the jeepney once every week or once every 2 or 3 weeks. All right, but when somebody's going to work, if they double the price, people won't be able to afford to go to work. They just won't even be able to afford to go to work and come back. So the Philippines is raising their prices on a lot of stuff. Alhindra. I wish I could say that name. How do you say that name? Alhinho. 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 The earth is black. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know. I know that black is black. I know that. Black is black. I want my baby back. Remember that song? Thank you for the comment. All right, so let's see. I've been on here for at least 20 minutes now. Jeff Gaming. Hello. Okay. Hello, Jeff Gaming. Okay, hello. Hello. So I'm pretty much done now. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If maybe there's somebody here that hasn't pushed the thumbs up button or the thumbs down. I'm in the Philippines. It's Khan. Khan. Khan! Are you William Shatner? It's Khan. It's Khan YouTube. Remember that? William Shatner? Yes. Right, in the Philippines. That's correct. It's starting to rain outside now. We're in rainy season now. It doesn't rain every day, but it's been raining most days for an hour to 3 hours a day. It's raining now. And it's winter here. Yes, actually, this morning when I woke up, winter here is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 78. It was 76 yesterday. So now it's 86 degrees. So, yeah, it's winter here. All right, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to tell you what I could do. I could let you watch. You know what? I'll let you watch a video that I'm going to post probably tomorrow. It's the vegetable store. It's where I shop for vegetables. It's a pretty cool video. Hold on, let me get that video for you. And it shows you I go to about 5, 6 different vegetable shops because every vegetable shop is open in the market every time you go there. 7 days a week the shops are open. But some don't sell, let's say some sell onions and garlic and some don't sell onions and garlic. So there's little shops, and I'm going to show you the shops now. I'll go through it. I'll review the video for you. And then some specialize in cabbage. Some specialize in grain, nuts, peanuts, corn, food for the hogs, food for the cows, chicken food, feed, like that. So I'll show you. I'm gonna release this video tomorrow, but I'll show it to you now. It's a pretty cool video. It's and you're gonna see the men that I talk to when I go there. They're pretty cool. I don't remember their names, but they're pretty cool guys. So the name of the video is the ICM Mall Wet Market. And these are the men in the video. And let's open up that link. Okay, and let's put the sound on. It's my video, I can do that. And we have a little bit of fun here. A little bit of what they call, if you hear me say attic long means joke. Means joke. And these are very hard-working men. This is what they do. The carrots come out of the ground, and then there's dirt and fertilizer and stuff on them, as do potatoes and also ginger. And these men sit in front of this tub all day long and just clean vegetables for the market. Now let's get the sound on there. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the men that work in one of the vegetable stores that I frequent here in the mall. I can't explain where it is, but these men always have a smile on their face. And the reason that they smile is because, well, you're very guapo now, very guapo. And you, very guapo. And you, very guapo as well, yeah. Like a very guapo ungoy. Like a very guapo ungoy. So the reason that they're happy men is because they
carrot is washed.
They clean the carrots. This is how you clean the carrots. Now, they do tricks too. This will be today this man will be the one. You put the carrot in the okay? Polly who? Over here? You are the one? All right, gentlemen, what is your name?
Punso.
And your name?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, and your name, Guapo?
Dong.
Dong. Okay, Polly Hook, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
It's okay, no. Thank you.
No, he said no? A Filipino. What?
Buy alcoholic drink.
No, I cannot. I don't buy all. You buy what you want.
Buy bread.
Buy bread.
Lettuce and delicious.
It's okay. You do it, and then you put in the carrot and the hot pepper, the halang, yeah.
In the evening. Thank you.
No, look. No, look. The late, don't. Okay, what's up, Ian?
Thank you, sir.
Amiga, Merry Christmas. Okay, what is your name again?
Glenda.
Glenda.
Yeah.
Salamat, Glenda. What's that man's name? Guapo. Guapo? All right, we're at this is the vegetable market outside, directly across from the ICM Mall. And I lost, where is my leather? Over there. Okay. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Salamat. Okay, Alhenho, the name of the city is Bohol. Bohol. B-O-H-O-L, Philippines. And the name of the city is Tagbilaran, T-A-G-B-I-L-A-R-A-N. Tagbilaran. Tagbilaran City. Okay, let's go back and I'll show you the rest of the market. It's only another 2 minutes or so, 3 minutes. So now, and you're going to see in here all the different, this one has potatoes. This is calamansi, little lemons. This is garlic. And we're going to walk through here now. Yes. And God bless. God bless. God bless you with the, when you put the hot pepper in the oven. Oh, God bless, baby. I'm being Permy.
Thank you.
What's up, I am. So this is the area behind, this is the area directly across from the ICM. Now, I'm the only American that you will ever see in this entire building. You will never see another American in here. And they have prices that are exactly half the price of ICM or BQ vegetable prices. Half. So 30% minimum, but mostly half the price. And then the garlic is very small today. Amiga.
Hello, amigo.
Mayan hapon.
Magandang hapon po.
I would like a basket when you have a chance, please. Salamat.
Ay, daghan ang basket.
Okay, so for instance, in the ICM mall, the price of garlic is 100. Pila for the garlic today?
150.
150. Here the price of garlic is 150 or $3 per kilo. But in the ICM, it's almost 300 pesos per kilo. So the same is true for the all the vegetables and all of the and what is the price of ginger today?
Ginger 90.
90. So I already have ginger, but look at the size of this ginger for 90 pesos per kilo. Very fresh. I have 4 of those from my previous purchase in a different store. Okay, so this is for my garlic. Can never have too much ginger. I'll take one of those. This way. And amiga, halang pepper, gamay halang.
Yang mo ko hang.
You have? Walat na?
Hang. Report ng pito.
Where is it?
No more.
No more. Okay, so in any event, the price is here. This is $290 in the ICM, and it's $150 here, so it's almost double. And this is $240 in ICM, and it's $90 here, so it's 50%, just about 40% less. Okay. What was your name again, amiga?
Delia.
Delia. I think like the flower.
You're having a vlog, ha?
I'm having a blog. And you're in my blog.
Oy.
Oh, you're the star of the show.
Oy.
Mayan buntag, Delia. Mayan hapon, Delia.
Good.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the area. Now this whole area in the back is vegetables. In the middle is pork. One small section is chicken. There's eggs. And then there's fruits and vegetables in the front. I already have all my bananas and everything else. So I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year. Delia, salamat.
Salamat.
Amping. Well, the prices are expensive. I don't know, $3 a kilo, that's 2 pounds for garlic. I don't know if that's expensive or not. But you got to remember, most of the vegetables come from another island. Most of the vegetables come from Mindanao, I think. And that's 250 miles away. So they have to pick the vegetables, put them in a truck, bring them to the ship, load them onto the ship, When they get to Bohol, they have to unload them from the ship, put them in a truck, bring them to the vegetable market, unload them, and then put them in the store and clean the carrots, the ginger, the potatoes, many of the onions. It all has to be cleaned. And then it's a lot of work. I don't think it's that much money for all the work, but that's what it is. So that's the vegetable market. That's right across the street from the ICM Mall. I just want to check my mail. Okay, I don't have any new mail. No mail is good. Mail is good. So I think that's it for my show for today. I don't really think I have much else to say. Well, I've said everything I really want to say. All right, then. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yes, it's raining here now. It's been raining for about 1 hour. All right, thank you, everybody. Sem, thank you. Mike Dowdy, Salamat, thank you. And everybody else, nobody else, did anybody else push the thumbs up button, or are we still at... Are we still at 13? Oh, no, 19 thumbs up. That's nice. I like that number. Maybe we could make it 20 thumbs up, an even 20 thumbs up. Or push the thumbs down. I like those too. Those are better because you can't see those. The hidden thumbs down. I wish they did. You know why YouTube... This is crazy. They are controlling the internet in oh so many ways. You know why YouTube stopped the thumbs down button? This is true. This is a fact. When Biden was running for presidency, he was getting so many thumbs down. And this is true. Biden was getting so many thumbs down that he would post a video and get 1,000 thumbs up and 20,000 thumbs down. I'm not exaggerating. It was real. It's real. But so YouTube took the thumbs down button off YouTube because when Biden was getting so many thumbs down. Thank you, DNC. Salamat. Biden got so many thumbs down. I got my 20. That YouTube took the thumbs down button off YouTube. It was embarrassing, and they couldn't make Biden out to be a winner if Biden was getting 20,000 thumbs down on a video and 800 thumbs up. That's why they say that the election is not accurate. But 20,000 thumbs down on one video. Nobody makes a video and gets 20,000 thumbs up. Nobody, ever. But Biden accomplished that feat, that great task. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping. DNC, thank you very much for your Christmas cheer last time. Appreciate that. And you did, DNC, you did get my mail, right? About the new leg mail? Oh, wait. You should have got mail. No, that was 2 days ago. Okay, you're going to get it now. There's pictures at the bottom of the mail of the progress. Hold on a minute. Fuck it. This computer's a piece of junk. Oh boy. Anybody ever buy a Lenovo computer, you're going to cry for the rest of your life until you throw it away. You're going to cry. What a piece of junk. I've had to have the USB ports changed right after I bought the computer. And now it's happening again. You hear it go. It refuses to make contact in the plug. And this happens for the keyboard and an outside drive, whatever you plug it into. It won't. What a piece of garbage this thing is. What a piece of garbage. How many times should you have to plug something in? And it's telling you that it's telling you that it's in. Imagine doing this every day, every time you want to plug in your keyboard. And sometimes I do this for half an hour. It won't go. It's an amazing piece of junk. What a piece of junk this thing is. So that was probably 25 times I plugged it in and taken the plug out. And I just had them replaced 6 months ago. Okay, I'm going to try to do it a different way. I'm going to try to do that a different way. Okay. Okay. I had to remove, you don't care about that. Okay, so you got it now. Oh, you see it now. Okay, yeah, I thought I sent it out to you. I don't send out mail with like I have mail that I send out to a certain group of people, but I don't put other people's emails in. Then I have a group of about 12 people that don't care if anybody else gets their email address. Then I have people that don't want their email known by anybody else. Why, I don't know. I don't understand that, but they don't. And okay, so you got it now. Good. All right then. Thank you. Hey, Dad. So yeah, I don't talk about the politics of the Mideast on this show. I have a strong opinion. Let's just say that I'm in the majority of the way people feel in the world. So if there's the world and the majority of the people feel a certain way, I'm in the majority. Let's leave it like that. Okay? Thank you. All right, then that's it for me for now. It's going on 4 hours and I'm done talking. Amping Permi, which means from the Philippines. Amping Permi means take care always. Amping Permi. Amping means goodbye. And Permi means, Amping means take care. And Permi means goodbye. Amping Permi. Take care always. Bye-bye for now. And I'll be back in about, I'm not going to do another show until after maybe Christmas. So, but thank you everybody for stopping by. Amping Permi from the Philippines, baby. That's right. Bye-bye for now.